Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of Shot Boys Podcast. On today's episode, we got to talk about the Chicago Bulls getting scorched by the LA Clippers. But are there any concerns after last night's loss? And then we got to show some love to Pat Bev. JJ Redick is giving him his flowers on, bro. And yes, gang, the fro is gone. I ain't Froby no more. I'm Bobby. Y'all already know. You got to hear that music first.
Cognac, gang, gang.
Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, holding it down on another episode of Shy Boys Podcast with me and my co-host C-Dub. If you like what you listen to today, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Auntie, don't come in my comment box talking about nephew, yo, look at that. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. But hey, on to the Chicago Bulls, man. Last night, we was out here having a stakeout on, bro, watching the Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls, they fall to the Los Angeles Lakers 124 to 112. 112 to 124. Let me make that correction right now before I confuse somebody. The Bulls lost. Yes, we lost. You know what I'm saying? In the game to where the Los Angeles Clippers just went bonkers from the three-point line. You had Nick Batum, Mr. Bro, he like the senior citizen at this point. My man it's ridiculous. 8 and 10 from the three-point line for him. 3 for 5 from the three-point line from Kawhi Leonard. 5 for 9 from Hayes, Eric Gordon Central. Bro. Hayes ass went to LA, played a game, went in at halftime, did the halftime hangout, came back out and continued to shoot more threes. It was crazy, bro. Eric Gordon, bro. Hayes, wow, you wild, bro. I thought you was on our side, but nonetheless, it is what it is. That's just what happened when the Bulls' defensive communication just breaks down, and it was just horrible. And then you seen too many times to where guys were over helping defensively and doing things like that was just unnecessary, just to slow these guys down. And there was always a guy left open, wide open for the three. And last night, the pick and roll was the major problem for the Chicago Bulls. And I believe that's where they missed Alex Caruso in that sense, because his defensive communication aligned with Pat Bev's communication, and his activity is the reason why the Bulls have been able to beat some of the better teams, after this, once the All-Star break ended. So it is what it is, man. But dude, as of right now, bro, I'm gonna just keep it honest. I don't even have that many concerns after this loss for the Chicago Bulls, simply because, bro, this is the team we've seen all year long. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get kudos to where it is. Yes, every game does matter, but sometimes you just not gonna be able to have it. I know it's not an excuse. I know some people don't want to hear that, but that's just what it is. We still got 7 games left, 7 games to get it together, 7 games to finish it out. And it's not like we out of the play-in. We still in the play-in. Yes, it was a prime game to go ahead and move up a slot. But the guys that are ahead of us, the Atlanta Hawks and the Toronto Raptors, they got tough games tonight. So we just going to see what happens with them. And then it's just going to be busting. That's what it really is. And plus, come on, y'all. They play back-to-back. No excuses. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't, when you play it back-to-back, it don't help if the damn coach won't play other players for extended, extended minutes, you know what I'm saying, to help your starters get some more rest. Because I feel like Billy Donovan, his rotations was a bit weird last night, because you could have had players like Ayo Dosunmu, Kobe White, you know what I'm saying, those guys play a little bit more, have a different role, you know what I'm saying, especially when the Bulls was going on them droughts late in the second, like early on in the second. Then I think they had another one later in the second quarter. And then really in the third quarter, just to kind of switch it up and give your team a spark. The Bulls need it when you play on back-to-backs. It has been shown that you need a spark. So I'm not saying to go play the guy 15, 20 minutes, but a guy, if you insert Dalen Terry in there just to give him some tick, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows if he could have gave you a little spark in 5 minutes or so, and it'd be the spark that you needed just to contend and compete better in this game. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the score said that we lost by 12, but it really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, At the end of the third quarter, it was mighty ugly. I'm gonna say that. It kind of took the air out of the entire stream. But that's who Billy Donovan is, bro. Like he'll come and a lot of the times he gets out coached. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But I got to give kudos to my man's P. Will. He stepped up to the challenge. He was placed in the starting lineup, went up against Kawhi Leonard, and I believe that he was decent. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I wouldn't say spectacular, but for what he was able to do, he kept Kawhi Leonard 22 minutes, 22 points in 33 minutes, 8 for 13 from the field. Hey, you can't, bro, you're not going to stop these type of players. Kawhi Leonard is a superstar player. You ain't going to be able to stop him. The best thing you can do is slow him down. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say this, Patrick Williams, this guy, Kawhi Leonard on the other end, you and him kind of look similar when it comes to y'all games. Go ahead and see if you can go ahead and work your way into, some training with this guy. You worked out with Debo, but Debo, that's a different style. I believe you got a 3-point package. You got an inside game. You definitely been coming off them little curls and those little picks, hitting that little mid-range jumper. That's something you can continue to get better at. You've been looking more comfortable getting to your spot. See if you can reach out to somebody. Who the hell is Kawhi Leonard training with? If he ain't training with nobody, hey, Brody, what's the word? Come on now. Kobe looked out for you, look out for me, bro. It is what it is. But the guy not really a talkative guy, so you never know. But at the end of the day, it don't hurt to ask and see what's to it. Just see, because you want to get better. Pat Will, you say you want to be a superstar. You're 21 years old. You ain't even in your prime yet. You could definitely, elevate at least to be an all-star type of player. So kudos to P. Will. I believe Zach LaVine had a decent game, but then at one point he was kind of dry and wasn't attacking enough. I don't know if it was a legs thing, but I feel like Billy Donovan reinserted him at a bad part of the second half. You know what I'm saying? It was just bad from there on. But it is what it is. Can't win them all. And hey, these boys just better get ready to, hey, the play in gonna be tough. And these games that's coming up is gonna be bussing for real, because that's just what it really is. The Atlanta Hawks, they should be playing tonight. The Atlanta Hawks play Cleveland, so that's we got a shot there. And then it's a huge matchup between Miami and Toronto on TNT, which is another huge matchup to watch for us. So you know what I'm saying? Right now, currently standing, I believe we still in 10th place. Yes, we're still in 10th place and a game back out of the AFC. If the Atlanta Hawks and the Toronto Raptors each lose, we'll all be tied, and then the Bulls just gotta win, and then we'll be able to see. But we don't own the tiebreaker over the Toronto Raptors, from what I was told, and but we do own it over the Atlanta Hawks. So the Bulls will move to the ninth seed if all those teams end up with the same record. So that's pretty good. But before we get out of here, just want to get some kudos to Patrick Beverly. Hey, Patrick Beverly, you definitely deserve your credit for how the Bulls are playing, man. You definitely came in. You got players, you got people like JJ Redick coming out saying things about you. You got Billy Donovan saying different things about you. And I'm definitely gonna tune in and dive a little bit deeper into showing to giving Pat Bev his credit, because he has done a lot for the Chicago Bulls in such a short period of time. I told y'all when he first got over here, I said it might not translate to a great, you know what I'm saying, ending for the Chicago Bulls this season, but it definitely will make it more entertaining. And damn, has it been entertaining, and has Zach LaVine been a different player? And it does seem like DeMar DeRozan has taken the back seat so far. That's what it seemed like. So y'all let me know. So kudos to Pat Bev. And y'all already know, man, the Chicago Bulls, they got scorched by the LA Clippers. Any concerns? Y'all let me know if y'all concerned about anything that we talked about regarding the Chicago Bulls. Me personally, I'm not concerned about the state of the Chicago Bulls right now. One, because it was a back-to-back. I know that's not a good excuse, but two, we know who our coach is, and the rotations was kind of bad. And then three, bro, the Clippers just had it going from the three, and they was outworking the Bulls offensively, and that pick and roll killed the Chicago Bulls because the Chicago Bulls defensive communication was horrible. So it is what it is. Uh Y'all go ahead, let me know your thoughts on everything right in the box below. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like it if you haven't done so already. If you want to be a part of any mailbag episode, go ahead and send a voicemail in or a text message 773-242-9219. It's another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. Auntie, don't cut for me, gang. Bro, y'all already know. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.
Cognac. Gang.